Hey guys, welcome back to Berner's vlog. Got another good one for you guys. TV, it's like a mini TV here. Hey, what's going on? Hey. Got a mini TV, and it's my mom and dad's. They had in their like room near their bed, and I guess it just stopped working. Just completely just died, you know, no function at all, no power up or anything, so that leads me to believe that there's something wrong with the power board. You know, I don't think it's the power supply itself, but it could be, so I will check to make sure this is putting out some voltage, but I have a feeling it's the power board somewhere in here, and a capacitor has blown. It's usually a capacitor or something simple like that. It could be a fuse maybe, but generally a capacitor blows in these things, and then the thing just won't turn on, and people throw them out the window, or not out the window, but you know, throw them in the trash, and they get a new one. So let's try to keep that from happening. Try to find the main screws here. I know the ones on the ends are definitely going to be important. I probably have to take the stand screws off, but first off, I am going to test the I'm going to test this. I'm going to plug it in the wall up here, and I'm just going to test to make sure that it actually has voltage out the bottom. First, let me look, see what it says. Looks like we got input 100 to 240 volts, and our output is 12 volts, 2.5 amps. So we should be seeing 12 volts coming out of this. Let me get my meter. We didn't get any reading there. No reading there. So this, it could be the power supply. That's how it's looking right now. I'm gonna put this in here, and I'm gonna put this on a 12 volt battery load tester and just see what happens. I'm just seeing it zero out, so that makes me think that it is definitely the power supply on the outside of the TV. What is the luck of that? So let's plug it in just to see. Power. I don't see any lights turn on, any noises at all. So before I open this thing up, I'm going to open up the actual power supply on the outside, the external power supply. Oh, if you guys didn't notice, I got a like a cutting mat, and it's got like measuring on it and everything, so just to protect my table. I was starting to scratch it up. Alright, so let's open this thing up. It's looking like it has absolutely no screws, which that sucks. So that means I just gotta like pry it open. Maybe it'd be best to use a knife. What the hell is that? It's like a drilling knife. I don't even know what that was. That was weird. Let's zoom in so if I accidentally cut my finger, you guys get a nice close-up of the blood gushing out. I'm gonna bring it over here on my table vise and see if I can kind of crush it and get it to split. Or actually, before I do that, something that'll be a little bit more softer clamp. I'm going to use one of these clamps. Just try to tighten it up, see if it cracks open. I heard something in there cracking. No luck. Alright, let's try the metal vise. Alright, I think we're in. Definitely glued in. Alright, right now I'm just looking for any unusual burn marks or anything. Anything that's, you know, clear as day. There we go. Ah, I like what they did with the hookups. Look at that. They even put like a tape over it or some real thick plastic. Some people solder these hookups directly to the board, and it just adds so much stress if you're pushing on it and stuff to the board, and I don't like that. Well, you can clearly see what let the smoke out, guys. Look. Boom. It's right there. Somewhere around there. It's even on the black, or on the back of this. So, it looks like that guy right there. And it's a chip, too. Or it could be this guy. Let me zoom in on this. You can see where it literally blew the top off of that chip. Look at that. See if I can get here some like tweezers. Yep, just clean blew that chip open. I'm trying to look over here. I'm seeing if this resistor, if I clean up the stuff on it, I'm seeing if this resistor blew up or what. I see that it looks like it's missing some circuit right there. And if you guys can see that, but it sure does. It looks like whatever went to it goes to this. And that's completely missing. There's no circuitry right there. I don't know if that got hot too, because it looks like it tried to blow the circuitry off of that part too. So wow. I don't know what could have caused that, like a surge. My mom and dad need to get a surge protector on, in between the wall and this. If I can fix this, I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to get a new one of these. I look up the model number, or whatever you want to call that, and it looks like I can get one for like 25 bucks, maybe even cheaper through Amazon. I got to looking at it. Obviously that thing blew its top. I actually broke the piece off now and can't find it, but this blew its top. But then when you look over here, this resistor, you can't even see the number on it anymore. And then you can see this, I pointed this out already. Part of the board's missing right here, the strip. Okay, not a big deal, right? Could run a wire across somehow. But then, you gotta take into account that the resistor's probably bad. This is probably bad. Well, that is bad. It's, it's clear as day. Something right here is going on right there. You can see that chip missing, so that could be bad. And then you start looking and it looks like another piece that's gone. And you look around, you see all this black right here. And then you see all this. That was like a fuse. It's gone. And I don't even know if anything was there. But basically, you're gonna have all kinds of wires, like a wire going from here to here. A wire from here to here or something. There's just gonna be a lot of patches in this, and I don't know if it's worth fixing. I don't think it is now, after seeing all this. I'm gonna check the connectivity, or just to prove that these are dead. I'll put a piece here and a piece, get that in the frame, and here. So that's clearly fried right there. And I don't know what's going on here, if this piece was supposed to be gone. And then if, just to check this other piece, I guess I will. That piece is gone. The path between here. This path's still good. But that path's dead. That path is dead. So you can see there's quite a few problems there. So my recommendation on this, if you have the exact same problem, is just buy a new power supply. It's actually a switching adapter, is what they call it. So here's the model number. Just look up that model number on Amazon and you'll find a replacement for it. So yeah, definitely just gonna set this to the side and order a new one, have it coming in. I'm gonna call my mom and dad and break the horrible news to them. It can't be fixed. I'm sorry. I mean, it could be, but it's not worth fixing. There's too many problems, and the chance of it having another problem that's unseen is very high. What if we replace all those parts, right? We bridge all those burnouts on the board, and then what? what if it blows again because the problem was somewhere else on the board, another component was frying all that stuff, and then it just fries it again, and then you gotta go buy all that stuff again? No, let's just buy a brand new switching adapter or power supply, whatever you want to call this. It's actually a switching adapter. Let's just buy a brand new one of these and forget about it. So there you have it. This is Berner, and thanks for watching another episode of Berner's Vlog. Cheers, guys.